Hello again, everybody. Zach Attack is here with the Atakline for Thursday, July 25th, 2013. Alright, let's kick it off with, stuff about me. I said on Monday that I was going to make an Atakline on Tuesday because I went to the Lynyrd Skynyrd Band Company show went on Tuesday night at the Pine Knob / DTE Energy Music Theater, what may you call it. And I decided to take the day off yesterday as well, so I'm back in today, and I was kicking on with my review, my thoughts on the show on Tuesday, seeing Skynyrd in Bad Company. Now, I've seen Lynyrd Skynyrd before, about 3 years ago. I saw him in 2010 with Brett Michaels and 38 Special. I saw a lot of people, when I went to the show, a lot of people wearing t-shirts from that tour that I went to. And seeing Bad Company for the first time, the show was absolutely fantastic. Like I said, I've seen Skynyrd before, seen it for the second time. I think they were better than when I saw them in 2010. They were fantastic. They lowered the notes of their songs. They lowered the keys, but they still rocked it. They did every other. Both bands focused on their hits, especially since Lynyrd Skynyrd had a new album come out last year. As I know, they didn't do any new songs. Every song was, hit filled. Both sets. If Skynyrd, you had to give me 3 steps. That's Mel. What's Your Name, Sweet Home Alabama, and of course, the last song being Freebird! But he also did songs they did not sorry. Songs they did not do when I saw them in 2010. I don't remember them doing Saturday Night Special or perfect song for the day, Tuesday Is Gone, because it was on Tuesday. So, Johnny Van Zandt singing fantastically. The whole band clicked. The band were excellent when I saw them in 2010. Like I said, they were excellent now when I saw them again. They were the headliners. Bad Company were the openers. And Bad Company, in my mind, almost stole the show when it comes to... Because I did this when I reviewed the Legends of the Mic tour when I saw LL Cool J. See what I mean? Like I have diverse taste in music. So I go 1 minute, go to LL Cool J, Public Enemy, D. Loud Soul, and Ice Cube, the Skynyrd Bad Company. The music for me, Bad Company ruled. The band Skynyrd did. They put on the better show. That's what I did when I did my review of the Legend of the Mic tour. The music for me was Public Enemy. The best show was Ice Cube. Same thing with this. The music Bad Company killed it as well. And Paul Walters was with them. I know a lot of people requesting was Paul Walters with them. You can't have Bad Company without fucking Paul Walters. And like Skynyrd, Bad Company hit right away. They kicked off with Rock and Roll Fantasy. And they just kicked ass too. Paul Walters was singing fantastically. He can't hit as high as notes he used to, but he can still sing in the same key as the original recordings. And they ended with Bad Company. There was only one little disappointment, which didn't bother me that much. They did not do All White Now by Free. That was the only minor thing. But it wasn't that big of a deal. They did all the Bad Company songs we wanted. Just Can't Get Enough, Can't Get Enough You Love, Feel Like Making Love, Bad Company, Rock Steady, Ready for Love. A lot of songs about love. And my mom's favorite, I remember my mom, she loved Moving On. That's her favorite Bad Company song. It was a great night. Great night of rock and roll this past Tuesday. I'm going to an improv thing tomorrow in Fundale. In a couple weeks, I'm going to see Kesha. So like I said, that's my variety for you. Now, with the music news. Kicking off with your Billboard #1 of the week. That was reviewed yesterday. Where we have still across the board. We have a still #1 album. Jay-Z, Magna Carta Holy Grail, Reigning Supreme at #1 for the second week in a row on the top 200. Well, on the Hot 100, we have another still #1 single, the longest reigning #1 single of 2013. 7 weeks, clocking in 7 weeks at #1. Robin Thicke with Blurred Lines. Huge hit for him. Of course, as we all know, he is going to be nominated for the VMAs, the big one. Video of the Year and all that taking place August 25th in Brooklyn. Now, we have no word on if Robin Thicke will perform. I hope he does. But we do know one performer. The Video Music Awards VMAs announced today its first performer. Boy, is it a big one. Making her first performance on the VMAs since 2011. And making overall her first public performance since her hip surgery back in February and performing a new single for the first time in front of a television audience from her upcoming album On Pop. Of course, there's only one woman I can say it's about. Lady Gaga! Yes, Lady Gaga is set to return to the public spotlight into the VMA stage on Sunday, August 25th at the VMAs. Now, there's no wonder if Gaga, like the last performance in 2011, is going to open the show or not. We all know how she opened the VMAs in 2011, dressing up like a guy as a character, Joe Cordelone. But no matter what Gaga does, she always seems to bring out the crazy in her when she comes to the VMAs. Her 3 VMA appearances in a row, 2009, 10, 11, have all been filled with, oh my god, talk water cooler moments. From the blood-spurting performance at the 09 Awards for Paparazzi, to that infamous meat dress back in 2010. And of course, winning all those awards, including the Video of the Year for Bad Romance, and of course, that often mentioned performance in 2011. So this is like basically Gaga's big splash, because the single, which is yet to be named from On Pop, comes out August 19th. And the performance will take place August 25th. So it'll be a big, big promotional splash for the single. Now, there is rumors that the single is called Applause. I think there's been Twitter photos about the single being called Applause. If Applause is the first single, that's a weird name for a first single. But hopefully, it's applause for dance song. That's all I gotta say about Gaga. He needs to come back strong with a good dance song. Come back harder than JT did. But I am so excited to see Gaga back, and very excited to see her back on the. Very excited about seeing Gaga back on the stage again after her hip surgery canceled the rest of the Borders Way Ball back in the wintertime. And of course, performing a new single. And I hope Gaga brings us what we expect. Another fantastic, talk-worthy performance from the Mother Monster. So there you go, Lady Gaga, announced as the first performer at the VMAs this year on Sunday, August 25th. More performers will be announced later, and hopefully they'll be announced later. The host. Now, Lady Gaga's not just writing music for herself, she's writing music for other people too, including a newly reunited TLC. Yes, TLC's got a lot going on. Of course, Tion and Chili, the 2 surviving members of TLC, have been doing periodic appearances at several one-off concerts since the death of Left Eye back in 2002, and now they're about to make their biggest comeback attempt yet. They've been doing like one-off attempts, but now there's the biggest attempt at a comeback trail. They are going to be performing at the Mixtape Festival in Hershey, Pennsylvania this forthcoming weekend. And they got a lot going on for it, including they're calling it a temporarily replacement for Left Eye at the concert, which will be Little Mama. Taking Left Eye's place on a lot of people that are diehard TLC fans, diehards, especially me, will probably feel uneasy about TLC's attempt to replace Left Eye, whether it's temporary or permanent. So it'll be very uneasy for a lot of fans seeing that happen, but we'll see how Little Mama does. And Little Mama's influence on being in this performance came at the inspiration for that was Little Mama's performance as Left Eye in the upcoming TLC movie. Yes, they also announced that the TLC biopic that's been in the projects for years is coming out, premiering October 21st, called Crazy Sexy Cool, the TLC story. I saw the trailer which saw Little Mama playing Left Eye and 2 other actresses, including Keke Palmer. I think Keke Palmer plays Chili, formerly of True Jackson VP, and Drew Sadoa. I think she plays T-Bounce. The trailer came out for it. And like I said, for me being a diehard TLC fan, I'm very looking forward to seeing this movie. VH1 has done biopics in the past for Michael Jackson, Def Leppard, MC Hammer, among others. And I think they've done decent jobs on those, but I'm looking forward to see what they do with TLC. And the trailer, like I said, looks phenomenal. The costumes they wore the three actors as well, they look almost exactly like T-Buzz, London, and Chili, especially when they did shot-by-shot recreations of the Waterfalls video and the No Scrubs video. They're like, wow, the transformation that these actresses did to look like T-Buzz, London, and Chili was just remarkable. Like, wow. The effort they did was to get everything, get everything detailed, like closely shot, to replicate, to have every little detail was there. They took all the time to get every detail, and I applaud VH1's effort to make it as realistic as they can. I'm looking forward to seeing how this movie will unfold, and trying to figure out how they're gonna act everything, like finding Pebbles. I think they had someone playing Pebbles, TLC's first manager. How are they gonna present the infamous Left Eye burning down the house of Andre Rison? So very looking forward to that. Not only will the movie be coming out, GaGa, I mentioned, GaGa wrote a new song for TLC. TLC is working on a new compilation album, another greatest hits album of about a couple new songs. They left LaFace and now they're on Epic Records, still in the Sony BMG family, and of course with former LaFace head L.A. Reid as the chairman. So it's semi-reunion there. And the compilation will be coming out a week before the movie airs on October 15th. Will feature 2 songs written for the project already, which is Meant to Be by Neo, which is the tagline for the TLC movie, and Posh Life written by Lady Gaga. And also that song, Posh Life written by Gaga, also co-written with her and multiple TLC collaborator Gallus Austin. Long time. I think they also said they were hoping to work for more new songs with Drake, J. Cole, among others. Of course, J. Cole worked with TLC, Tion and Chili on his album Born Center for the song Crooked Smile. So, there you go. TLC ready for the reunion event this weekend at the Mixtape Festival. Announcing Little Mama will be joining them, along with announcing the movie release date on VH1, airing at 8, 7 Central, or at 9. For Crazy Sexy Core on October 21st, week before Greatest Hits album with new songs. Now, speaking of TV, great segue for TV news. As they announced this week, I think it was already announced, but I'm going to comment about the premiere date of one of my favorite shows, which should have gotten an Emmy nod, like I mentioned on Monday, for Best Reality Show Non-Competition, but now we found out the season premiere. It's sooner than expected for season 4 of Dynasty! Yeah, I got it a couple weeks ago. So anyway, Coast Dynasty season 4 was in a little bit of peril as contract disputes were going on, as the Robinson family wanted more money. But a few weeks back, really did treat that the contract dispute was settled and season 4 was going to be shot. I thought the premiere wasn't going to be until October. But this week, it's official. The season 4 premiere will be Wednesday, August 14th, a couple days after my birthday. That's cool. Of course, 10, 9 Central. You cannot wait to see season 4. When I went to see Lynyrd Skynyrd Back Company before I went to the show, I stopped at Great Lakes Crossing because DTE, Pine Knob is not the fault for Great Lakes Crossing in Auburn Hills, and they had a big Duck Dynasty display at Bass Pro Shop, kind of looking like the display they talked about when they did an episode based on that back in season 3. So, can't wait to see Willie, Cy, Jace, Sadie, Corey, Miss Kay, and Phil, and all of them when Duck Dynasty returns on 80. Wednesday, August 14th at 10. Cannot wait to see what kind of insanity that the Robinsons are going to give us this season. Jack! Hey, Jack! God. Duck Dynasty's everywhere, so there you go. Can't wait till season 4. Now, on with TNA Impact Wrestling preview. Now, before I get to TNA Impact Wrestling preview for today, got to talk about a very controversial firing that they did, as TNA keeps releasing people. What's up with that? They've been firing people left and right, and Taz is not leaving, by the way. So that's why I've heard Taz resigned with TNA. He had contract problems too, but he resigned. But They fired another person over the week, and it was a very controversial pick. A man who got injured about a year ago and is yet to return to TNA, never will. Jesse Sorenson, the up-and-coming X Division star who got injured about a year ago doing a match against Ziba Iron, and they fired him. That's very controversial. That you fire him when he's still injured. That's kind of a shitty move right there on TNA's part. And when I went to the TNA, I went to Impact Wrestling House Show 2 years ago. I have a review of it on this channel, on my channel here. And I met Jesse. He was a nice guy, and he was a decent wrestler. I think if he wasn't injured, I think he might have been destined to be another a big star in the X Division. If he didn't get injured and had more time to develop his character, develop his wrestling style, I think he could have been a big star in the X Division. But the injury came at a bad time, and of course, Kenny Fine was the end of a sad chapter for Jesse, and Jesse has no hard feelings for TNA. So he may come back somewhere down the line, but for right now, kind of a controversial decision for TNA to fire him. So there you go. Now, on with TNA Impact Wrestling review, preview for tonight, the aftermath of last week's Destination X paper event on Impact for free, which led to a new World Champion. And of course, the World Champion, Chris Sabin, forfeited the X Division Championship, which will lead to the Ultra X tonight. I kind of know who won, but I am not going to spoil it here. So here's my spoiler-free top 5 question, because it was shot last week. Because we know TNA's taping schedule. 1 week live, 1 taped. So it's the top 5 questions that must be answered tonight. Of course, spoiler-free. Actually, top 4. Question number 4. What will go down in a Knockouts title match tonight? Now, Mickie James will be defending the Knockouts Championship against Gail Kim tonight. Gail Kim won the opportunity to face Mickie after defeating Terrence Rowe in a very good Knockouts ladder match, proving once again why I keep saying the Knockouts are better than the Divas. In the match against Terrence Rowe a few weeks back, and we saw last week Gail and Mickie got into a little brawl as a little teaser for their match tonight. These two former multi-time WWE Divas and Women's Champions. So it should be a great match between these two long-time veterans in the knockout scene. So I can't wait to see these two duking out tonight. It's going to be a very exciting, decent knockouts match. Once again, proving my point about knockouts and divas. In comparison, being no contest to me. So I can't wait to see that. But I bet you Gail will win. No, Mickie will win. It's tough to say. Because I think Gail's apparently turning face as Mickie turns heel. So there you go. Question number 4. What's next for Chris Sabin as the new TNA World Champion? Of course, we blew up for the main event Mafia. Chris Sabin became, and a little up for the Bullhammer as well. Chris Sabin became the new World Champion last week on the Destination X show, and it was a decent matchup, decent main event match. And happy to see Chris Sabin being in Michigan, Water City, I said in my review last week, and I'll say it again. I wish Alex Shelley was there to share in the glory of Chris Sabin becoming World Champion. And great to see that happen last week. And I know Ace and Ace will be fuming tonight after losing the championship. I know Billy Ray does have a rematch clause, so probably rematch somewhere down the line. I don't know when. If it's going to be at Bound for Glory. Maybe not Bound for, it cannot be at Bound for Glory because the champion's got to face the winner of the Bound for Glory series, but don't get to the moment unless they decide to make it a triple threat involving Bully Ray. Or unless Mr. Anderson wins the series and gives a shot to Bully Ray. Who knows what's going to happen. But Bully Ray will get a rematch somewhere down the line. But until then, Sabin will celebrate, and Ace H will probably plot their plan about retaining the championship. So there you go. Speaking of the Bound for Glory series, question number 2. What will happen in the Bound for Glory series tonight? We got 3 big matches tonight. And of course, Magnus is the big leader with about 49 points. So we'll see what the points will look like after tonight's matches. AJ Styles will take on Jeff Hardy. Samoa Joe will battle Christopher Daniels. And Anderson, of course, the new VP of Ace and Eights, will be duking it out against Hernandez. Now, of course, the points tally, as I have the points here, but if they haven't changed, of course, we know Magnus is still in the lead. Joe has 19 points heading into tonight's Impact show. Hardy with 17. AJ Styles with 12. Daniels with 14. Hernandez has 7. So, Joe and Hardy have great opportunities to advance their second and third place leads. So, see what happens in the BFG series tonight. Now, question number 1. Who will be the new X Division champion of Ultimate X match? We had qualifiers last week, and tonight will be the X Division Championship reveal of the new champion in Ultimate X. I don't know who won, but I ain't gonna spoil it. It'll be, of course, Manic taking on Sanjay Dutt and Greg Baracilo. I can't pronounce the name right. And, you don't know who won. You know, it should be great. Because I accidentally read the spoiler. Like I said, I won't reveal who won. I'm making this a spoiler-free preview. But still, I don't read spoilers for TNA often. I don't know who won the other matches. I just kind of inadvertently found out who won the X Division Championship match. But, should be a great match. Ultimate X on Impact should be a great, exciting matchup to see. See that happen. I thought it was going to take place last week, but they had the spotlight on Chris Sabin, which it belonged. On him winning the championship last week. So see who becomes the new X Division champion tonight on Impact Wrestling at 8, 7 Central on Spike TV. 9. I meant 9. Sorry. Did I say 8? It's 9. Sorry. I forgot back on 9. 9, 8 Central on Spike TV. That is it for my Atakline for today. I'll see you all later tonight for my TNA Impact review. And with that in mind, you've all been attacked by the news from Zach. Thank you all very much for watching. Yeah.